Hey YouTube friends, this video is on friendship, and I was thinking I'm totally qualified to talk on friendship because I've had the same best friend for the last 21 years. Her name's Ashley, and we have been really close for a long time. We met when I was 14. I am now 35, and we met at church at a Wednesday night service, which is ironic because I was thinking I really want to go to a Wednesday night service tonight. We met at a Wednesday night service, and she gave me her phone number, and we just instantly clicked, and we hit it off. I used to go to her house every day after school, and then me and her were going to our church every day after school for a while and hanging out with our youth pastor, and that was really cool. And I kind of lost contact with her a little bit when I was in college, but then after college we hung out again. And she's just kind of been there through every major stage in my life and every major crisis. She's really gotten me through it. And I just really think it's important to have a best friend. Obviously, I never had a sister, so she kind of was like my sister. I have an older brother, but he's a guy. And he's not a girl. So I'm really glad that I've always had Ashley. And she's really been the main one that I've stuck with and that she's stuck with me through all these years. So that's been really cool. All right, here's some Bible verses on friendship. Proverbs 18:24, and this verse is really good. A man or woman of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Yeah. So that verse kind of makes it seem like it's not good to have a lot of friends. And why is that? Recently, I discovered the reason for that mainly is that the more people you have speaking into your life, the more confused you're going to be. So it's generally better to just have one or two really close friends where you'll take their advice. Because when you have a lot of people wanting to give you advice, you're torn in a lot of different ways and you're not sure what thing you should do or which way to go. That's why it's really better to just have, a couple people that you really, really listen to. For me, those two people have always been Ashley, my best friend, and my mom. That's kind of changing now because my mom seems to be in a bitter stage against me. Pray for that, please. I think she's just mad I don't have my girls with me right now, which isn't my fault, so it's kind of frustrating. Anyways, but there's a friend who sticks closer than a brother, so make sure you have that friend. If you've lost touch with that friend, get that friend back, I would recommend, because everybody needs at least one friend like that to just get you through life and keep you from going crazy, and, just someone to talk to. If you're stressed out about something or if you need advice about something, it's really important to have that one friend. I love this passage, Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his friend. But woe to him who is alone when he falls and has no one to lift him up. Yeah. Though a man might prevail against one who is alone, two will withstand anyone. A threefold cord is not quickly broken. Yeah, so there's safety in numbers. I remember that was a line from the movie Gladiator. There's safety in numbers. So theoretically, the more people you have in your corner, so to speak, the safer you'll be. But make sure that they're good people, obviously, or else you won't be as safe. Make sure you have good people that are close to you. John 15:13, greater love is no one than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. And I thought of that verse when this guy I was with before my current fiance. That kind of motivated me to get a job again because he was going to be buying a house, but he was thinking he would need help with paying for his house. So I got this job so that when he got that house, I could help him pay for it. So I was thinking, I will lay down my life for you, as in go back to work, which I actually enjoyed it for the most part. So that was really cool. But yeah, if you really love someone, romantically or just as a friend, you're going to be willing to sacrifice for them. Generally, you should be. If you can't really be a friend and be selfish at the same time, like that's pretty much impossible. If you're selfish, you're not going to have many friends, most likely. Proverbs 27:17. And this is my theme verse really right now for me and my fiance. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another, or so one person sharpens another. We're definitely sharpening each other. He challenges me physically, like he wants me to exercise more, which is good. I really should. Today I actually rollerbladed and rode my bike. Gold star for me. And I was thinking, 21, he's 22. That's pretty much the prime age physically that we'll ever be our entire lives, is 21 or 22. And then 33 to my age, I'm 35. That's the prime age mentally. Like, I'll probably, that's just generally like the age of full maturity, where you're finally fully mature and you should be fully an adult in the way that you think and reason and interact with people. So I guess that's why we're attracted to each other, because, well, I wish physically that I was still like I was 22, and he's challenging me to be that way. And then he maybe wishes that he was, as mature as me, and maybe I'm bringing him up to my level. Lord willing. I think I am. All right. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. That's really good. As in, a brother or your closest friend, they're in your life for a reason, to get you through the hard times. And that's really good. A friend loves at all times. So even when other people are saying bad things about you or gossiping about you, your friend will always love you, and they'll never turn their back on you. And that's really the test of when you find out who your true friends are, is when, everybody else is gossiping about you, but they refuse to, and they refuse to believe the gossip, and they stand by your side, But then when you have friends that you thought they were your friends, but they choose to believe the gossip about you, they choose to talk about you behind your back, then you kind of realize then that they were never really your friend. Like, not a true friend. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Yeah, like, for example, unfortunately, my mom and my older brother, I thought that they were my true friends, but they seem to believe all the lies and craziness that my ex-husband's family says about me to them, and that really sucks because they've kind of turned their backs on me. So please pray for me about that. I really feel like, not only did I lose my ex-husband and my daughters, I also kind of lost my mom and my older brother through this whole, separation thing. So anyways, this one's really good. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. Yeah. So it's really, really, really important who you choose to be your closest friends or who you choose to talk to. And that's why I've always been extremely selective and extremely picky about who I decide that I'm going to talk to, because I don't want people corrupting me. And people can corrupt you in all kinds of different ways. Generally with gossip, that's the most undetected way that people can corrupt you, just with talking about other people that you probably shouldn't be talking about. So yeah, watch out for that. Bad company ruins good morals. Like, for example, if you have a friend that enjoys drinking, you're probably going to get into that too. But if you wouldn't have hung out with that friend, you probably wouldn't have gotten into drinking. So, there's situations like that. Oh, this is a good verse. Proverbs 27:9. Oil and perfume make the heart glad, and the sweetness of a friend comes from his earnest counsel. Yeah, like these videos could be considered earnest counsel. And hopefully they're helping some people. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Profuse are the kisses of an enemy. That's interesting. Yeah. watch out for that. Watch out for people kissing you, metaphorically, because your enemies can suck up to you too. They're perfectly capable of that, but it's all a deception and a mask. And sometimes people are two-faced, and they're not really your friend, even though they're really good at appearing like they're your friend, but they're actually your enemy. So watch out for that. Keep your guard up about that. Obviously, you don't want a friend who's two-faced. You want a friend who is one-faced. They only have one face, and that face is loyal to you, and they won't stab you in the back, essentially. So anyways, I hope you're all good friends to the friends that you have, and make sure that you value and treasure your friends, because not everybody gets to have really good friends. And make sure that you aren't critical of them, and that you are supportive of them, and that you speak life into their life and not death. And make sure that you believe in them. God loves you all. Have a great day. God bless.